What's happening? What's happening? It's the captain, Spike Master, man. Back at y'all again. Different setup, different vibes. Yeah, man.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him in.
Boy, man. Yeah, man. Shit, we out here. Tonight we're doing a little everything tonight. I like that 5-on-5. I just gotta keep working on my game, y'all. Keep working on my game and just keep working. Keep working on my game.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson.
Today,
Ali LaForce is our reporter. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic, T.J. Warren out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Speedy in at the 1. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now Doncic. Outside Warren. Pass to Fournier. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. To the inside, Anderson. And he banks in the layup.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Fournier. Doncic on the wing. Fade away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward.
Yeah, I'm in the park. I'm gonna be on the park. I'm gonna be in the rec. I'm gonna be in everywhere today. So had some fun tonight.
Trusted each other and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And here's Doncic outside. Dallas, no good that time either. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
For 3, Warren knocks down the long J.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Doncic. Here's Speedy. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gallinari, the pass to Warren. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Anderson with a screen on Doncic. To the paint. And finished off by Anderson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Gallinari. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Speedy, guarded by Doncic. Speedy passes to Anderson. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Lively. Back to Fournier. Inside. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 6.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves,
come on, bro.
What would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Hardy. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando. 1:11 left to play in the first. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Speedy passes to Alexander Walker. Mavericks with a rebound. That's tipped. Pass to Speedy. Here he goes. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Warren. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
You back, you
Pass
back.
to Speedy. The 3 by Conley. That one's good.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And here's Green from the arc. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
With 4 on the clock. And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4, and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Let's work.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Maxi Kleber out there with Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. And it's Hardy in at the 2-guard spot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity." Is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. And has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Minot, and McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Fournier comes in for Green. Now here's Reed. Off target with a jump hook.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Reed, a screen on Doncic. Down low. McDaniels up top. Pass to Edwards. Here's Speedy. That one is hammered home.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
You got it. Come on, come on.
And that one's long.
No, see why I've been making.
And so
it
Gallinari will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game.
Fire
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
And that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
First free throw is good. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Now here's Doncic. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To the middle. Pass to Speedy. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Here's Speedy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Speedy's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Doncic right side. Luka on the attack.
I mean,
yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. To the inside. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got his second basket.
Looks like they're going to keep pounding it inside for as long as they can.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And Dallas calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardy's checked in. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Hardy. No points so far. Pass to Warren. Now here's Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. And so it's Minnesota with it. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Speedy, guarded by Doncic. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You know it. You know it.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right now, they're the schoolyard bullies, taking that lunch money. Those guys across from them, man, they got to have some backbone, Shaq.
The Jet not mincing words at all. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders. Thanks, as always.
I gotta shoot more threes.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Speedy in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. They get it back. Here's McDaniels. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. The 3 is up. Anderson pulls it down. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And it's blocked. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Edwards. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's good.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in.
That's how you do it, baby.
He's checked in for the Mavericks.
Be up on them.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Evan Fournier, Danilo Gallinari out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. Speedy passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Warren. Pass to Speedy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right. The number of big trades has been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Doncic giving you the full package.
That's true.
Superstar for sure.
Here's Speedy. Uses the glass on the layup. Speedy's got 24 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Minot comes in for Anderson. Brown, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Jones, he's checked in for Gallinari. Green comes in for Warren. Hardy, he's checked in for Fournier. And Exum subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Speedy. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. Outside, Green. Pass to Exum. Kleba with it. Reed defending. Down low. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc. Oh, connects again.
And that puts him over the 2,000-point mark for his career. No one has gotten to that milestone quicker.
And you have to wonder just how many points he'll rack up over the course of his career.
Well, if you look at the players who scored at this level so early in their NBA careers, it's a who's who of some of the greatest offensive players to ever take the court.
Good work there as it goes. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, huge.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. we saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Me. Space Kid. Yeah, see my shit ain't over there.
Let's go, M.B.T. That's how you do it. I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
Hey, MP. Have a great game, man.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Oh, say does
That's not.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Orlando Magic with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Joe Ingles is out there with Anthony, and it's Carter in at the 5 roaming the paint. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Get the perimeter up.
These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Here's Speedy, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now here's Anthony. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Carter finds Anthony. Over Edwards. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Speedy. Last game he had 28 points. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's McDaniels. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Banchero outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Anthony from the arc.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Gobert with the screen on Anthony. Speedy the pass to Gobert. Yep, that one goes in there.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. Pass to Carter. To the inside. Here's Banchero. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Speedy, covered by Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Minnesota.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic so pretty, so fluid.
Banchero against Anderson. Out to Anthony. Fires from deep. Another miss by Orlando.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Speedy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And M.B.T getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of M.B.T.